Hey, it's Brittany from Roll 5 Productions, and I'm here doing a documentary. Can you guys please introduce yourselves and state your ages?
My name is Dustin Allen, and I'm 29.
My name's Eric Hager, and I'm also 29.
What year did you guys start playing in the band?
So Sean and I created the band in 2011.
Yeah, I guess I'm the newest guy.
Yep.
It was really just originally just four of them.
Yeah, so what year was it? 2016? No, it's 15. Yep.
Yeah, 15.
Yep.
Somewhere in there.
How has being in a band changed from that time?
Oh man, the style that was like number one. So I've been playing music for about 10 years, and I just remember when I was in the band in like 2008 that like Buck Cherry and like pretty much drinking rock is what I call it was like that was like the main type of sell that was happening the most. You know, Nickelback had just really started their like biggest streak. So.
What? I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I was just listening to what you were saying.
Yep.
How many members have changed since that time and why?
So really the only member change we really ever had was Sean's brother, and he just kind of moved into like a lifestyle of settling down. You know, got a girl. He was a girlfriend kind of guy, and didn't really want to put time into the band. And at the time, it caused like kind of a ruckus, and that's when we took our hiatus. And when we came back, a lot stronger. So Eric actually played with them in another band, and so they all came back together, and then I rejoined, and that's how Hope for the Hollow was. Hope for the Hollow.
It's
Yep.
not funny. They found me by playing a show with my old band. And I ended up playing with Sean and Ty, bass player and drummer, for like 2 years before Hope for the Hollow even got back together.
Yep.
In different bands.
What is one thing that you would want the fans to know that would blow their mind?
Oh man, I used to have hair that looked just like Hercules slash Heath Ledger from 10 Things I Hate About You. Or yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You. It was like identical.
Should I tell him about
Anything you want.
that really weird thing Jack can do with his leg? No, I'm kidding. I'm double jointed, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of cool.
Can I interrupt?
Dustin gets everything.
What is one thing if you could change in the industry, what would it make it better for bands with original music?
Let me think about this. Say that again.
I actually
read that again. Eric, you go first.
Yeah, I would say I feel like there's this wall where you're stuck between being local and nationally touring, and it's very, very hard for a band to jump over that wall, no matter how many fans you have or how much support you need. You know what I'm saying? Like it needs. There's got to be an easier way to do it.
I just think so. Like on the this is gonna sound mean. So on the platforms, I just like wish that, you know how like anybody can put their music on anything. I almost wish like you had to be like a decent level of professional or good to just post your music places. You know, like Reverb Nation. I think it's important. Like, you know, that's an important outlet, and YouTube and all that. But anybody can put up anything. I mean, even people like, you know, on American Idol, you see like they're supported by their parents, and they're absolutely not good. You know, I just don't like when people are able to, you know, and you see sometimes people like that have tons of support from friends and family, and those are sometimes the people that, like, you know, it looks like they're doing a lot, but they're still not good.
What's your opinion on cover bands?
They have a purpose. You know, I think that they're great. I play in a couple, you know, country cover band, and you know, it's just a different thing. It just depends, you know. And it's an Ohio thing to be a cover band, because it's not like an original music kind of state, to be honest. I think. I mean, it's getting there now with Cleveland scene. Yeah, but all in all, pretty much, you know, Ohio's like country driven, so it's like having cover bands is why people, you know, everything's a business. So, you know, to keep people in the bar and to keep them drinking or spending money, then that's important.
I agree. With cover bands, I think if anybody could make money doing something they're passionate about and happy about, that's it. It's a good thing.
Tell us about your band name.
Band name. So yeah, that was definitely me. So I dated. It always starts with I dated. So I dated a girl for about 6 years, and you know, anybody who's had like a long relationship, anyways. At the end of it, it was like a lot of good drive to write some music. So of course, I was writing songs like that at the time. You know, heavily influenced by like 3 Days Grace and those kind of bands. You know, what they call, you know, radio rock bands that sing about, you know, what their girlfriends did to them. But essentially, that's what I wrote the record about, and that's how that idea for that, it was like Hope for the Hollow. So like the people that are empty inside or just feel like that was the end for them, that there's still hope, you know, moving on. And that's how Back to Life came to be. Because like, you know, coming back to life and being yourself again. Yep.
Okay, so these 2 last questions are strictly from Rebel Fire Productions.
Okay.
What's the one album that changed your whole world?
Changed my whole world. I don't want to tell you, but I'll tell you. It was probably Damn Yankees' self-titled record. That was the first time I really got into, you know, I was all boy bands growing up, and then the first time I heard like heavy metal guitars with these like 3-part harmonies, you know, that's like, they're like the greatest. I'm sorry. It was like literally amazing. I don't know if you guys shaking your head. I know you know who Damn Yankees is, but, yeah, when I first heard them, I mean, like, I just like, it like, I was like deer in headlights. I had no idea like I'm like, what is this? Like all these high 3-part harmonies and like heavy guitars, and I was like getting down, and that's what made me want to start, you know, writing rock music. Really was Damn Yankees. So,
for me, I'd say, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I listened to that got me into music, but bands I would listen to that actually made me want to pick up a guitar and start playing, I'd say Van Halen. This is going to sound, I don't know, maybe a little weird, like System of a Down. When I used to hear them back in the day, it was heavy, it was different than a lot of the other stuff I was listening to, and it made me want to pick up a guitar and start playing around with it. So, I mean, definitely those 2 for me.
If you could ask your fans any question, what would it be?
Ask them any question. Why won't you tell your friends about our band? That's fair. More of your friends, I guess.
Why wouldn't you tell our friends, your friends, about our band?
True.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for taking the time to sit down with me today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.